Referendum still needed despite Kanu's arrest. Coalition of Northern Groups. The Coalition of Northern Groups has reacted to the arrest of leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu. The group, in a statement, said it received the news of the arrest with mixed feelings of apprehension and appreciation. Of course, CNG noted that it would be apprehensive about the arrest of Nnamdi Kanu until the full course of the law takes effect. It, however, reiterated its stance that a referendum was important despite Kanu's arrest. It also said agitations for the Biafran Republic will not be affected by the arrest. At least they should know, because at this point, there are going to be like 10 more people like Nnamdi Kanu that will rise up. And to be honest, for the Igbo people or for Biafrans, he has really been a good leader to them. And he's literally done his job. I mean, what else would you want him to do? He has done, I think, again, if you have not been, looking at him or working closely with him, that's you. But the fact is, he has done his job, and it's now left for the youth to take charge. Again, not one person can fix the whole country. The spokesman for the group, Abdulaziz Suleiman, commended the effort of the federal government and the agencies involved in making the arrest. It thanked the international police and authorities of the United Kingdom for honoring their obligations to Nigeria. Wait, so is it confirmed that he was taken from the United Kingdom? Okay, let's even continue here. The group also said Kanu, who has a pending trial for treasonable felony and jumping bail, must now face additional charges of alleged incitement to violence and killing of people of other ethnicities, particularly Northerners and security personnel, as a result of his open incitement. The statement said, more importantly, we don't see Kanu's arrest affecting the issue of Biafra while he faces trial. Hopefully, the CNG is insisting that this is the right time to tackle the Biafran issue once and for all. But you're not being specific. What is the Biafran issue? Because again, I don't think you can ever even trust the CNG itself. The coalition explained that nobody should make the mistake of assuming the arrest is anywhere near the end of the Biafran affair, insisting we stand our ground that a referendum must be held to determine this and all other agitations for self-determination from any part of the country. At least it is known. And, yeah, that's it. At least they know, because if they thought that Biafrans will not stand up or they're not gonna be motivated to continue, then I do not even know. But yeah, let's look at the comment section. Someone here says, we the Northerners no any single harm or threat that Nnamdi Kanu caused to us, but the BH and bandits, Boko Haram bandits that are in Nigeria cannot be captured and terminated, but they can set worldwide to capture Nnamdi Kanu. That is the truth. I think the charges there of him killing, I mean, I listen, there is no way, listen, if this man should go to jail for all these charges, then it's absolutely, as a Nigerian, and like, I'm so sorry, like, it would make all of us very hypocritical, and the government as well. We have to fight for, not, okay, you might not want to believe in Nnamdi Kanu, but they cannot charge someone for something that they themselves do times 10, and the fact that they're in close proximity or they have connections with bandits, the criminals, and yet they call them repentant bandits and they want to give them forgiveness. Why is the same energy not given to Nnamdi Kanu in this case? And in the article, it's the CNG thanked the United Kingdom for its obligations to Nigeria. What obligations does it have to Nigeria? That is the real question. Are we really independent? That's the question. But again, why would the UK send its own citizen back to Nigeria? Like, if he's a citizen of the UK, then I'm sure the UK would take it upon themselves to make sure that he's tried in the UK and he's given a lawyer to be able to, keep his human rights. Again, listen, I'm not saying Britain is perfect, but in terms of, world power and, its image, it should definitely be upholding human rights. That's it. Someone says, welcome back to the zoo, Kanu. Yes, of course, referendum is very much needed. I shouldn't Oh, it shouldn't be. Oh, yeah. Oh, he says, I shouldn't be forced to share a country with people who don't have a common ideology with me. MNKRS does not stop the desire in my heart. MNK is just one man. I'm not from the East, but I believe people need to decide what kind of country they want to live in. A country taken over by terrorists or a country filled with loving, understanding, patriotic citizens. But then it's like, it's hard to be patriotic to Nigeria because we have no core values. Listen, I'm just saying, like, with the way Nigeria was made, we didn't plan to be with each other. Listen, before colonization, we're all separate, living our lives, all that. I think the push for us to be in one Nigeria was because we wanted independence. Listen, we were colonized, we were slaves. So of course, we wanted Nigeria independent. But then going forward as like our new identity, again, I was not there, but then it's like, what was the mentality behind that? What did they think Nigeria would be in the long term? But then again, the early signs of how leadership was in Nigeria in its first, 20, 30 years, it still showed a lot of red flags and a lot of red flags and signs where it was like, we had to pick up real quick because we started as a military regime and everything is just changing. But the fact is, again, we cannot be forced to live with people that, do not share the same ideology with us and or anybody else. We're very much different. And again, I think for us to really get our independence, I think we need to go back to the document that declared us independent. So basically, we need to go back on what grounds and what basis do we get our independence? Because again, if we were to separate as Nigerians, we will need to have autonomy over our lands and our resources. And who are we paying royalties to? Why are we always in debt? There are a lot of questions that do need to be asked. I think one opposing argument that is sort of against, separation, I think it was made by Shirin Kuti, where he said, obviously it's on the grounds of justice and getting justice for ourselves and our, past generations. But he basically says that if we were to disintegrate the identity of Nigeria, it would be very much difficult to hold Nigeria and its leaders accountable for the atrocities that were committed to Nigerians under the state Nigeria. And then because at the time the state Nigeria would not exist, therefore it would be hard to get justice for that. And I thought, okay, maybe that's another perspective. But yeah, put what you think about this in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe.